Holy smoke, what a game this was in the semifinal between the Miami Heat and the Golden State Warriors. Miami Heat not only get the revenge on a Golden State Warriors team that blew them out by nearly 40 points back at July 6th, but the more important thing in this Summer League is that they advance to the Summer League championship game. Yes, that's right. They advance to the finals, and they're going to play against the Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. So, wow. Congratulations to Miami Heat for advancing to the championship game tomorrow. I'm very looking forward to it. This game was crazy. Say at least this game was crazy. And it was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of emotion. And boy, it was worth it. So let's go over the box score. We're going to start off with Golden State. Post with 10 points, with 3 for 4 in field goals, with 4 for 4 in free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Rowe with 6 points, with 2 field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws, with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Spencer with 14 points, with 6 for 11 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws, with 1 rebound, 7 assists. Collins with 10 points, with 4 for 6 in field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 8 assists this time. Plowden with 5 points, with 5 for 7 in free throws, and he missed 2 of those free throws at the end of the game. But the starters for the Golden State Warriors team, not a single one made a three-pointer. And yet they scored 99 points. A majority of the points were not by the Golden State starters. They were not. But one player that has the NBA experience, but yet he plays for the Summer League because he's not getting an opportunity in the NBA as much, is Kevin Knox of the Golden State Warriors. Off the bench, he has 31 points. 5 for 10 in three-pointers, 12 for 17 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws. He has 11 rebounds. So he has a double-double, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. Kevin Knox had himself a game. However, he didn't play the rest of the game. He got fouled out. But yeah, off the bench, 8 three-pointers came from the bench. I'm not kidding you. 5 of them came from Knox, like I just said. 1 came from Thompson and Vescovi with 2 3-pointers. For the Miami Heat, Kyle Ware with 18 points. He does have a 3-pointer. That happened in the first quarter. 8 for 15 in field goals, 1 for 2 in free throws. Both free throws were actually from and ones, and he made 1 for 2. So he can make some and ones, and Kyle Ware, absolutely incredible. I expect him to make a main roster. He should make the main roster the way how he's playing in the Summer League. He has 5 rebounds, but that's pretty much it. Cole Swider with just 3 points, unfortunately, but those 3 points came from that 3-point foul. He had made all 3 of those, but he had himself an off game. Hopefully he can rebound that in tomorrow night's game. 4 rebounds for him, 1 assist, and 1 steal on the block. Powell Larson played fabulous. He was absolutely good today against the Warriors. He scored 21 points, 2 for 3 in three-pointers. One of them was absolutely clutch, and that turned out to be a big three-pointer. 6 for 13 in field goals. He is 7 for 7 in free throws, so he technically had the game winner. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. Isaiah Stevens, he needs to get a two-way. He should get a two-way. He has 15 points, 1 3-pointer, 7 for 8 in field goals, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, so he continues to be a big playmaker that he is in this team. 1 steal on the block. And Josh Christopher igniting himself in the fourth quarter again. He has 23 points, 2 3-pointers, 7 field goals, with 7 for 7 as well with Powell Larson in free throws. He has 2 rebounds. But he does have a technical foul. We'll get to that. But I like Josh Christopher. Not only he's trying to play the game, but he's also looking out for the fans. There were a couple of accidents, had charging off trying to get the basketball, just couldn't get to the basketball in time, and he, I wouldn't say full up, but lunges, but flies off the court. It was an accident, of course. He got up, make sure the fan is okay, and continue playing. So I like that. Caleb Daniels off the bench. He got 8 points with 3 for 9 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws. He has 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and that one steal pretty much sealed the game for the Miami Heat to get this win. So Caleb Daniels getting clutch moment right there and finishing the Warriors off. And he does get a block here. And then Alondas Williams with 14 points with 3 3-pointers, 4 for 10 in field goals, with 3 for 4 free throws, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block. Now let's talk about the game. We're going to break this. We're going to explain what shots have been made throughout this recap, because this has been a close one. What happened that got us into the Summer League Finals? To start off, we got an alley-oop dunk from Pau Larson to Kelly Ware. Good start so far. Pat Spencer to respond to tie the game up. There will be a foul on Larson. Collins gets 1 out of 2 free throws. Pau Larson makes a 3-pointer. Pat Spencer to tie the game up. Larson with 2 free throws. Kelly Ware makes a dunk. Isaiah Stevens then gets a floating jump shot. We have a 5-11 lead. Plowden gets 2 free throws from the Christopher foul. He makes both of them. And then the same thing with Josh Christopher. He gets both free throws in. Josh Christopher then makes 2 points in. So that's pretty good. Then Kevin Knox gets 5 points in a row with the 3-pointer and then a jump shot. Now it's 15-12 at this point. Then Pau Larson gets this shot in. Knox with the 2-pointer. Pau Larson with the layup that was still in the lead by 5. And then the 3-pointer came by Kelly Ware. Yep, I said it. Kelly Ware makes yet another 3-pointer, and that was a good 3-point attempt and a good shot selection by Kelly Ware. He gets us going to make it 22-14. And then the Golden State Warriors would make the shot for the rest of the period. Penn Spencer with the shot there. There'll be a free throw. Collins makes 1 out of 2. Donta Scott with the dunk to make it 22-19. And for the rest of the first quarter, nobody was able to make the rest of anything in. So it will be a 19-22 Heat lead to start the game off. Second quarter. Yeah, Kevin Knox starts off the second quarter. Not only get that shot in and a 3-pointer, they go on a run. Knox gets some shots in with the step-back jump shot and the 3-pointer. And then Vescovi, I'm butchering it. Layup in, and then another 3-pointer by Vescovi to make it 3-point, to make it a 7, was it 7? Yeah, 7-point advantage for the Warriors. The Heat called timeout to have to make some adjustments. Pau Larson with the jump shot. Warriors would, every time the Heat would try to make the comeback and respond and try to get something going, Warriors respond. So we're still pretty much behind. Rowe with the driving layup to still lead by 7. Kelly Ware with the shot in. Nice shot. But then they make a 3-pointer. Ethan Thompson, now we're down by 8. Stevens with the 3-pointer. We're back down by 5. And then Pau Larson with the shot plus the and one, which is that one play where Pau Larson was trying to dash it to the basket. He gets fouled. He just had to chuck it up. But that basketball find the hoop anyway, and that drops down. I don't know how he made that shot, but he did, and that was incredible. Incredible shot and a magical and one by Pau Larson, and he converts that third point. Now we're down by 2. Amazing shot by Pau Larson. Absolutely incredible. He's going to have a bright future, I'm telling you. Then Donta Scott would stop the bleeding for the Warriors. Now they're up by 4 again, and then another shot by Collins. Now we're down by 6 again. Now we're back to square 1. Alondas Williams has something to say about that as he makes a 3-pointer. Now we're down by 3, and then Josh Christopher get another shot in. Now we're down by 1. Here we go again. Let's see where this is going. Rowe loses the basketball to Pau Larson turnover. That's great. But then Josh Christopher loses from Rowe that he lost the basketball and he get it right back. And then Kevin Knox would put the 3-pointer in. Now we're down by 4 again. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, Caleb Daniels with that layup in. And then the Heat gets called for a block and foul. The Heat challenges this call. And it's a pretty darn good challenge. And then they reviewed it, and it was determined that yes, it is an offensive foul. He stood in place. He was not moving. Yes, there was a tiny movement to the right, but he stayed on that spot since then, and that gets called for a charge on Jackson Rowe. So a good challenge by the Miami Heat's coach, summer league coach, and we get the basketball back. What do we do with it? We get the shot off, and we missed it. And then Pat Spencer makes us pay with the jump shot. But Alonzo Williams with the 3-pointer, and then we're down by 1. And then Caleb Daniels gets this shot off, and then he gets his own rebound from a driving layup, and then he gets this second chance shot. Now we're up by 1 again. We recapture the lead. Did it last long? No, because Pat Spencer gets fouled, plus the N1. He makes that 3rd point. Now we're down by 2 again. And then Alonzo Williams gets fouled. Let's see if we could tie it up. We didn't. We only made 1 out of 2. Then Jackson Rowe gets fouled. Let's even make it 3-point advantage. He did not. So it'll be a 2-point advantage just to end the second quarter. Now we go to halftime, being down by 2, despite being outscored by 5 in the second quarter. However, there was a technical foul issue to Josh Christopher, and it is just weird that it happened. I thought the Warriors player, bumped with the shoulder, kind of shoved him, and then Josh Christopher kind of said something. I forgot whether or not it was Pat Spencer or somebody. I think it was Pat Spencer. But no, only Josh Christopher gets a technical foul. If this was going to be that situation, you should give Pat Spencer a technical foul as well. But it didn't happen. Pat Spencer gets a technical free throw. Of course, he makes it in, and now we're down by 3 to start the third quarter, when we should have been down by 2 to start the third quarter. But anyway, we're no reason to dwell on it now. So, Delaware, to really start off the third quarter, yes, I know there's a technical free throw, but you get what I mean. There's a 2-point shot by Delaware to start the third quarter. We're down by 1, only to be down by 4 again. Great. Or 3 again. Because Delaware gets called for a foul. Plowden gets 2 shots in, makes both. Kevin Knox makes that dunk. Yeah, he kind of did a little posterizing dunk. Anyway. Down by 5. Isaiah Stevens gets a shot off. Foul again. Quentin Post makes both free throws. And then there was a foul on Golden State. And the Warriors challenged this. And it was an unsuccessful challenge. Kevin Knox was fouling Pal Larson. Basically, he was saying that he didn't touch him, but the elbow right here, there was a contact right there. So as a result of it, the Warriors lost their challenge for the rest of the game, and they're charged with a timeout. I think this was a foul. Pal Larson makes both free throws, so thankfully there was that. Collins with that shot next. Delaware with the layup. Now these two teams are battling out. And then the Warriors go on a run. Yeah. Collins with that dunk. Yep. And then Kevin Knox with the 3-pointer. The Heat couldn't find the shot. And then there was a foul on Collins. Josh Christopher makes both free throws in. Ethan Thompson with the driving layup. Alonzo Williams with 2 free throws because of the Kevin Knox foul. He's already getting himself some foul problems. Alonzo Williams a little bit after that gets a shot in. Turnover by the Warriors off the traveling, and then there was a free throw made by Jackson Rowe. He makes 1 out of 2. The Heat is still trying to battle back. Isaiah Stevens with a 2-point shot. Vescovi with the driving layup. Josh Christopher gets 2 free throws in. We're down by 5. Caleb Danielson making floating jump shots. Now we're down by 3. Ethan Thompson with that 2-point shot to get that in before the third quarter ends. And Alonzo Williams couldn't get the half-court shot in, and as a result of it, The Heat now trailing 70-65, heading into the fourth quarter. So it's a good third quarter, a competitive third quarter. Then what happens in the fourth quarter? Well, Josh Christopher starts off with a three-pointer. That's his first three-pointer of the whole game. Couldn't post with that dunk to respond with that. And Alonzo Williams with the three-pointer. Now we're making some three-pointer attempts, and the Heat are now starting to feel the momentum. Josh Christopher with the shot next. Pat Spencer with to recapture the lead. By the way, that Josh Christopher shot takes the lead for the Heat. So expect some lead changes in the fourth quarter because that did happen. 73-72 became 74-73 for the Warriors with Pat Spencer. And then Cole Swider with the shot, and he gets fouled by Plowden. And Cole Swider makes all three. Well, that's massive. Then couldn't post with the two free throws off Ware foul. Couldn't post, ties again with two free throws. Isaiah Stevens gets to recapture the lead for the Heat. And then Ware with that somehow, someway makes that and one shot. He gets it in. Now we're leading by 4. Can he lead us by 5? He could not. He misses that and one shot. However, Isaiah Stevens with another shot in. Now we're up by 6. Looking good, feeling a little bit good. It's looking pretty tense. Then foul problems happen for the Heat from this point forward. Josh Christopher fouls. Kevin Knox made 2 free throws. Now we're up by 4 after being up by 6. Another foul has been called on Christopher. Thompson makes both free throws. And then Kevin Knox, yet another foul on Knox. And then another N1 by Ware. That's another N1 in the fourth quarter alone by Ware. And this time, he does make this free throw to complete the 3 points. Now we're lead by 5. Awesome. Then Kevin Knox makes a driving layup to keep themselves within the game. Josh Christopher makes this big three-pointer. Now we're up by 6 again. Awesome. Vescovi with the three-point jump shot. It's almost like they retreated back. I mean, you got to defend that because they're going to find something to get back within the game. Then Knox then makes it a 1-point game for the Heat. Timeout's been called for the Miami Heat. They're kind of scrambling a bit. The defensive zones, the passing of the Golden State Warriors is really good. And then when they are good, they leave themselves open, and majority of the time they're going to make that 3-point in. But it hasn't been the case for the starters. It's been mostly the case with Vescovi and Kevin Knox, and that's what's given us some problems. And then after that, Christopher misses that 3-pointer, and then Kevin Knox gets the shot in, and they recapture the lead for the Warriors, 89-88. Josh Christopher gets some revenge layup in. Now we recapture the lead. Jackson Rowe, we recapture the lead for the Warriors. Isaiah Stevens recaptures the lead for the Miami Heat. And then after that, a huge, massive 3-pointer made by Pelle Larsson to make us being lead by 4 to make it 95-91. And then, of course, Kevin Knox with the instant response to be up by 4. Now we're up by 1 again. It's now 95-94. Great. And then Pelle Larsson couldn't find anything into the hoop. I think this was meant to be an alley-oop thing, just couldn't get it in. And then Collins would recapture the lead for the Warriors. And Josh Christopher, yet again, with another clutch scenario, he banks it home. Kevin Knox gets fouled. Again, that's his 5th foul at that point. And Josh Christopher with the big opportunity to make this a 2-point game. And he gets all 3 points in this situation. Now we're up by 2 again. Then after that, Collins with the bad pass. I think Spencer just couldn't able to get a clean pass off, and that went out of bounds, folks. It went out of bounds. Caleb Daniels with an opportunity there, and then Caleb Daniels, Pat Spencer, a little bit after that as well, where there was a situation. Caleb Daniels pretty much seals the game. He stole the basketball right then and there. from that point forward, and then he makes 2 free throws because he got fouled. 99 and then 100, 196 at this point, which is awesome. Then the Heat gets fouled. Josh Christopher with another foul. That was another instance where they trying to get the basketball, or this was the time where they were trying to block the basketball, and then momentum went too far out to the out of bounds area, and he crashes into the fan, which is accidental, of course. And the Heat challenged this, and yeah, they said this was a foul. I think this was because of the fact that the leg kind of hit the torso area of Plowden, so that's why they call it a foul. But either way, it is a 3-point foul, and the minds are kind of racing. What are we gonna do now? Are they going to make all 3 free throws? Are they going to miss a certain point where they're going to have to rebound? Well, Plowden makes the first free throw. Now we're up by 3. He misses the second one. Now the mindset has kind of changed a bit. And then he missed the third one. I think he was trying to miss that one, but Pelle Larsson with a huge rebound makes both free throws to pretty much end the game there. And the Heat would hold off and win this game 102 to 99 because Collins would make that buzz-beating layup. And the Heat move on. They snapped the Golden State Warriors' undefeated record in the semifinal. The Heat get the revenge from the California Classic. Not that they were thinking about it. They're more so thinking about going to the finals in the Summer League. But I kind of had that thought saying, yeah, we could have revenge. Or things could go really wrong. The Heat matched up so much better against the Warriors in this game than they did back at July 6th in California. It was awesome. It was awesome to watch. Great game, Golden State Warriors. Hey. They were saying that, yeah, all the times the Heat go to the finals, the Warriors goes to the finals, they never even met in the finals. Well, now we can say in the Summer League they met each other in the semifinal. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to joke around. But anyway, when we look at the team stats, field goal percentage, the Warriors have a better field goal percentage with 36 out of 76. That's 47.4% for the Warriors. 35 out of 77 for the Heat. That's 45.5. 3-pointers, 1 3-pointer extra. That won us the game, and that was the difference. 9 for 29. That's 31%. 8 for 24. And like I said, all of them were from the bench. And majority of those came from Kevin Knox. That's 23.5%. Free throw percentage, 23 to 25. That's 92%. That's another big reason why we won this game. 19 to 25 for the Warriors. That's 76%. The Warriors, yeah, they out-rebound us by a mile or two. 47 rebounds out of 31 for the Heat. There's not even a discussion on that. 26 assists for the Warriors, 23 assists for the Heat, 9 steals for the Heat, 6 steals for the Warriors, 4 blocks for the Heat, 2 blocks for the Warriors. What the big reason why for those the defensive is the fact that the Warriors keep turning the ball over. 16 turnovers and 8 turnovers for the Heat. 1 technical foul has been issued to Josh Christopher, as I already stated earlier. This was a back and forth game between the Warriors and the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat advanced to the NBA 2K25 Summer League Finals. As that's going to happen tomorrow night. I'm going to do a preview on that tomorrow morning, or tomorrow early afternoon. Because I do have work in the morning, and I don't get out till, late morning or early afternoon, depending. But yeah, that's tomorrow against the Memphis Grizzlies. Both teams are 5-0, and that's going to take place at Thomas and Mack Center. I don't think I've ever talked about the Summer League or the Heat ever made it this far to the Summer League ever. This is as far as they've ever gone, and they have to win one more game to get a chip in the Summer League. Incredible. Then we can have a conversation saying they have a really good farm team. They have a really good farm system. The G League's looking incredible. They have a bright future. And who's to say? They're gonna be great. They're going to be great in the future. Absolutely. And they're proving it right there in Summer League. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's going to do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you have really enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for our content. That means a lot to me if you do. I'm trying to get to 1K. When we reach that milestone, we can do definitely big things. Your support matters most in this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching this and subscribing. And when you do, I'll be right there with you for the entertainment you deserve. This is my new TVG. Go Heat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.